Wilhelmina here. Welcome to Wall and Decor by Faye. It's been a while, so we're gonna try this in my new place. We're making a beach wreath today, and this is the sign. It's there's a little bit of gold writing on it. It says "Gone to the beach." I don't know if y'all are seeing. You've probably seen it backwards, but there's a little bit of gold writing on there. So I'm gonna use this poly Deco Mesh. It's a little bit natural and white in it, and then with this blue fabric mesh, and then I got this. It's a really, it doesn't look, see with that light on it, looks super gold, but it doesn't look really that gold in person. It's kind of just a little bit gold. It's like a matte gold. So I'm gonna try some of that in there, maybe some rolls or some ruffles, I'm not sure. I had a different sign in mind when I posted earlier, but things have changed. So I had to come up with a new plan last minute. So what we're gonna do, I have a 14-inch frame from the Dollar Tree. I've put pipe cleaners on it, 4 inches apart, 18 of them. There's 10 on the outside and 8 on the inside. And we're gonna use this 10-inch mesh. We're gonna do 10-inch poofs. I'm a little rusty, y'all, and a little nervous, so bear with me. I've got the pearly weights here. This will hold my mesh down while I don't have to cut it yet. Not until I cut the ruffles. I'm gonna do poof, ruffles, maybe rolls. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do ruffles with the gold or rolls with it. We'll see. I'm really kind of winging this one, y'all. So we take the 10-inch mesh and we scrunch the end up together to start our poofs.
Crystal Smoker joined.
Hi, Crystal. Long time no see. I'm gonna stick this through the pipe cleaner on the other side and take this zip tie and zip tie the end to the front of the pipe cleaners. So I won't use this one as a poof, but it'll be securing the start.
She says, "Hey, Miss Lady."
Hi.
That's Crystal.
Okay, now we'll gather the mesh. Make sure the edges are down at the bottom. Oh, let me pull these little frays here, cut them, because they'll drive me crazy. I did glue my pipe cleaners down because I'm really kind of anal, and if they scoot, it drives me insane. So I did glue mine down. How's everyone doing this afternoon? I'm here in Norfolk, Virginia, and it's pretty cold. They're calling for maybe our first snow this week. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. So I'll take this 10 inches, because it's pretty thin mesh. So all that blue fabric mesh should cover it pretty well. I was going between whether I should do poofs or just all ruffles. Now that I see this mesh, I'm thinking again too. I don't know. Well, we'll give this a try, and if we don't like it, I'll take it out and start over. I'm gonna throw this down on the floor. I do have the mesh roller, just not enough table for my mesh roller right now. 15, still a work in progress. 10-inch poofs, making sure the edges are down below, underneath a little bit, so it'll create a nice poof. You know, I'm still contemplating making just the woodland ruffle or keep going with these poofs. Well, I think I want the blue to be the dominant because of the sign anyway, so we're just gonna give it a shot.
You can read your comments now.
This is my husband, Steve. He's helping me out. I still haven't mastered the art of this technology yet, y'all. I know.
Actually, make sure that you're...
It's taken me a while. But I refused forever to use the technology, and now I could kick myself in the butt. Because I don't have a choice. So I'm trying to make sure these edges are down below. But it's really, they're really sticking up high. I'm thinking I might switch to Ruffles. How's this looking? Yeah, that's looking way too thin. I think I'm gonna switch to Ruffles, y'all, sorry. But I'll just take this out because this is just way too thin. I hope everybody's having a good Martin Luther King Day. Getting the day off from work, some people. I know my husband got the day off, so that's why he's here helping me. So in case anything does go wrong, I won't freak out. Well, too much anyway. So we're gonna cut. I'm going to cut first the end of this because it's fraying a little bit. This is awful thin. I don't know if I'm gonna use. I do have other mesh because this is just so thin. It's kind of bumming me out.
Can you read that?
Yeah. It's cold here too. Where are you at again, Crystal? I forget. I do have some of this mesh. I might just use this in the back. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Yes. So, take two.
You need anything from me?
No. Thank you, though. So I will use my pearly weights. These are by Pearl Higgins.
8 inches of snow. I want to go visit Crystal.
8 inches.
I want to go visit where Crystal's at. And more coming.
Wow.
I want to go. Where she live?
I don't know. I don't remember. I'm going to cut the end of this because this is a roll that I've used already before. So I'll cut this so I have a straight edge. Oh, these are the ribbons I'm going to use. I have this cool little...
Middle of Iowa.
Oh, yeah. And this stretches.
She says,
Yeah,
I do that all the time. Tear it apart and start over.
Yeah. It's aggravating. You have this whole idea in your head and then it never turns out. I've got this. It's like a sort of a denim. And then this.
Christine Ferguson is saying hello.
Hi, Christine. How are you? Thanks for coming in and joining me this afternoon. So I will use my pearly weights to hold this down. Oh, no, I won't. I'm doing poofs. So I'm going to drop this to the floor. Y'all, you can tell I haven't done this in a while. It's been probably a year since I've made a wreath on a live. So I apologize in advance.
Crystal says it's been a while, but at convention you were my gas station runner and ice cream buddy.
Yeah, we were. That was fun. Are you going to the convention this year? I am. Don't think I'll make it to Wreath Makers Live.
Are you still getting your comments on your phone?
Yeah.
Well, you can see what they're saying.
I just can't read and...
I got you.
I'm not that gifted.
Oh, you are.
Oh, I am. So we'll try this. I also have a white fabric mesh that I could have used, but I still trying to stick with the beach and not too crisp. But this blue color is like the Pantone color this season, the true blue. So we're gonna try this again at 10 inches. I think this will look better. But I do have my tails cut already, so we don't have to go through that. I still do those by hand. They're going to be 13 inches, all my ribbons. And I have a few embellishments. Of course, I have some white starfish. And I have some real starfish that are this color. Little natural. And then I have a whole bag, a whole little container full of shells. So we'll go from there. I live close to Virginia Beach and I sell a lot in Virginia Beach. So I make a lot of beach wreaths. In fact, this might be one of my wreaths going to a store unless I sell it in my Etsy today. It will be available. So if you want to check out Wall Decor by Faye, I'd appreciate it. Got a lot of new stuff in there.
Christine Ferguson says she loves blue. She loves blues, and then she says, "Do you live in the South?"
I live in Norfolk, Virginia. So I think we're considered the farthest northern southern state. If I said that correctly. We are mid-Atlantic, yes. We, my husband's retired Navy. The Navy brought us out here from San Diego. And we just ended up staying for a while. We're thinking of moving to Georgia. That's our plan anyway. Probably within, the next couple years. We've rented this house for 2 years at least, so we'll see. Who knows what God has in store. You know what happens when you make plans. Yeah, my name is Wilhelmina. I had to use Faye because Wilhelmina had too many characters to fit into my Etsy shop name. So Faye is my middle name, and I use that. Yeah, this is looking better, I think. This will be good. We'll find out. So like I said, we're doing 10-inch poofs, and I think I'll do ruffles and rolls. I'll do ruffles in the blue and rolls with the gold.
Christine lives in Central Ohio.
Oh. I think Ohio's pretty close to Virginia. I think.
I think it's like a 14-hour drive, 10-hour drive, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, you must be cold. How much snow do you have in Ohio? Crystal's in Iowa and says she has like 8 inches. We might be getting our first snow this week. They're calling for it, but there's no clouds in the sky right now. It's cold but sunny. It was rainy over the weekend. It was my birthday. So it rained. Yeah, even growing up in San Diego, I always wanted a pool party for my birthday, but it always rained in San Diego in January. So, no pool party. Now we gotta make sure the ends are underneath so you can get a good poof going. It doesn't look all wonky. Most of this mesh Well, the blue mesh I got from Carolina Pottery. My husband, he's so cool. We every quarter we drive down to North Carolina and go to Carolina Pottery together, and he lets me go crazy. Not many husbands do that. He's really nice about it. I'm very blessed.
Christine says Ohio's about 9 hours away.
Okay, so
And
you're not too far.
They've only had a dusting of snow.
Oh, huh? Are you fixing to get some? Because they're calling. They've been calling for the whole East Coast to be getting hit pretty well. Yeah. So we just moved into this house in October. We were living in our old house for 20 years. And it was kind of sad, but it was a 100-year-old house. And it just got to be too much to repair all the time. And you know us, we think of, do you know how much supplies I could be getting with all this money we put into the house? So we moved into this house, which turned out to be a blessing in disguise because I have a lot more space, so I can buy a lot more supplies. So y'all make sure you check out my Etsy shop.
Crystal says she hibernates during the snow, and she lived in Tennessee until 2 years ago.
Oh wow. Tennessee, I have not. We've driven through Tennessee on our way out here from San Diego, but that's about all we've done in Tennessee.
About 23 years ago.
No, 1999, so 21 years. Yeah. 21 years ago? In July. It'll be 21 years ago we've been here, so. Okay, I'm almost to the end of the outer ring. So then I will secure my mesh to go up to the inner rings with another zip tie instead of cutting it and starting over again. I gotta make sure my ends are down. Otherwise my poofs are gonna be all crazy. So one more poof down here on the bottom. I'm gonna have to open a new mesh.
Crystal says your craft space is so organized.
Yeah, I'm kind of weird like that. I have to be super organized, otherwise I can't work. I get a lot of anxiety if I'm not. So, you know, over the holidays I was kind of freaking out a bit. But I have another room that I call my storage room. It's a third bedroom since we're empty nesters now. And yeah, so I have that room, which is a little more chaotic, but I still try to keep it pretty tidy, or at least organized chaos. I know y'all know how that goes, especially changing seasons after Christmas and Halloween and all that. Okay, I'm gonna take the zip tie and gather my mesh and bring it up to the top. I know y'all know what I'm doing. Hi Melissa, how are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I can get a poof or two out of this. So we're gonna try. I'm gonna bring this up here, right in front of this zip tie that's in the middle. I don't know how well y'all can see that, but see right here in the middle, there's a a pipe cleaner. So I'm going to zip tie, and my pipe cleaner came undone. You gotta make sure you twist those a good couple times, but not too much, because you don't want so much pipe cleaner in your design. Yeah, I haven't been on in a long time, so figured I better get started again. I kept talking myself out of it, but finally said, okay, you know what, enough is enough. So, got my...
Crystal says she's a mean list maker, but my follow through is horrible, so I'm usually a mess.
I keep buying notebooks and saying I'm going to make lists, and then I try, and I don't, and now I'm getting older, so it's getting a little harder to remember stuff. So I really need to utilize my notebooks. And I think I'm only going to get one poof out of this roll in the middle, so oh, my comments just went away on my phone. This is why my husband's here, because I am so technologically challenged. It's scary. But I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Taking some classes. Taking Lori's YouTube class, so I can do some YouTube videos and get my name out there. I know y'all know what that's about.
So you're back on now.
It is. Thank you. Well, it's good to be here, y'all. It really is. Once I get started and start talking, that's it. I'm a talker, in case you can't tell.
Crystal says you are doing great, and hubby is too. Thank you, Crystal.
Yeah. We've been working on retaking the pictures for my Etsy shop lately, trying to get some traffic in there, because I'm not getting much activity on there, and it's a little frustrating. And I know part of it's due to the fact that I'm not doing lives and getting my name out there, so hence the reason I'm here again. Plus, it's not that bad. It's kind of fun. Then I get a wreath done without taking breaks and coming back to it, and it ended up taking a day or day and a half, maybe 2 days. I won't lie. Okay, I'm going to cut this off. I got to get a couple more zip ties because I didn't plan on this. So, got a couple more zip ties. I get these from Walmart, y'all. It's the best deal. It's like, what's it, like $10, I think, for 1,000 of them?
Yeah, different sizes.
Yeah, different sizes, different colors, so it's a good deal. I'm going to zip tie this down. And get this in there. Y'all, I'm selling to like a couple of stores down by the beach. And apparently the beach people like their grapevines. Well, grapevine has been my nemesis for a while. I started out with mesh and have just liked mesh and have stuck with it. So now I'm going to take this end and push it through to the back of the wreath. So it won't even be a deal. We'll end up cutting this a little shorter probably. So I've been taking some classes, through Facebook's, joining some groups that do grapevines, and I've been working on it. And ever since the beginning of the year, there's like grapevine. I need a grapevine. I need a grape. So I'm getting those in, but I didn't have nerve enough to do it on a live, y'all. Excuse me. I'm gonna grab some more mesh.
Can help here.
There we go. Yeah, I've got my box of Easter stuff right down here, but it's blocking some of my mesh. I try to keep my mesh in seasonal order, but now I've still got some fall out here and
Crystal says
Christmas.
she's going to sign up for Lauren's 201 class to help her Etsy.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, Lauren lives out here by me. She has a free little thing going on right now, so I'm taking that on Friday. It's like an hour little. I guess it gives you a little insight on what her course will be like. I'm taking Lori's YouTube right now, so
Just Lorenz.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Sorry.
So I'm taking Lori's YouTube class right now, so I don't want to. If I take too many classes at once, I will overload, and then I won't do any of them. So I just am taking it one step at a time, because I have a tendency to do that. I get all excited and take too many things at once, and then it's no good. So we're just starting like we did in the beginning. I gotta remember how to do this, y'all. So I will go underneath this one poof right here, the one I ended at. I will go underneath it from, not the front, but the middle, between the bottom rows and the top rows. I'll take the zip tie, so it'll just blend in with all the rest. And eventually I'll get it through. There we go. And cut that off. And it's right before this pipe cleaner that I finished this last roll on. So I'll go through that. And you'll never know I had to start a new roll. We're doing 10-inch poofs. And I'm gonna do, ruffles.
Carol Glover Ward has joined.
Hi, Carol. Thanks for coming in. I don't know why I said that in such a high voice. It gets hard to sit here for a long time. But I can't make wreaths standing up. I can't do it. Some people can do it standing up, some people sitting, and I'm one of the sitters.
You want a towel to sit on?
No, a towel. So just make sure that the ends are down below so your poofs come out nice.
Carol,
Good to see you too, Carol. We talk so much on Facebook. It's amazing. It's like we're all friends, and most of us have never met each other. But it's really cool. That poop is kind of wonky, but more mesh will go over it, so we won't even notice. So did everybody have a good holiday season and a good start to the new year? Can't believe it's 2020 already. I can remember saying, oh my gosh, I can't believe when it's going to be 2000. I'll be 36 years old. Holy cow.
Cindy Murphy has joined.
Hi, Cindy. How are you? Thanks for coming in and joining us. Very little intimate group here. But that's okay. That is okay. We're making a beach wreath this afternoon. I'll show you my sign in a second. My sign got changed at the last minute, so we're kind of winging it this afternoon. We're going to use this beach sign. It's got a little bit of gold in it, so I'm going to use a little bit of gold and some blue fabric mesh with this natural poly jute. We're doing 10-inch poofs. Then I'm probably going to do ruffles with the blue fabric mesh. And I'm thinking rolls with the gold, but I'm not sure. I might just do ruffles with those two. But it's kind of close to the poly jute. So here I go again, being indecisive. But that's how it usually goes when I'm making a wreath. It's nothing like my plan is when I begin. Absolutely nothing. I was going to do this other sign, but then I realized, well, after I bought them, good thing I bought both of them, because it would actually be for double doors, I think, because the saying on one goes with the saying on the second one. Well, the second one finishes what the saying on the first one is. Does that make sense? So I didn't feel like doing 2 wreaths tonight, y'all, really. So, otherwise you'd be here all night. Or I'd be by myself, talking to myself all night. And I got stuff to do. I was playing this game called Train. It's a game you play with dominoes. Mexican Train, I don't know if anybody's heard of it. So I have a bunch of ladies that I play with a couple of times a week. It takes about 2 hours, so I got home and started prepping. Got home about 3 and started prepping. Didn't finish prepping in time for the 4:30. I thought I'd be a little faster, but I wasn't. I got prepped what I could, so. Okay, see you later, Carol. Thanks for showing up. Tell your friends. I don't know what I'm allowed to say on my lives or not anymore, so y'all know the routine. Help me out, get the word out. Then I'm back doing lives again. And we're doing the last poof, finally. And this is going to be a juicy, big wreath. So we'll cut this off.
Christine says she really likes the look of the burlap mesh. It goes with just about anything.
It does. You can dress it up or dress it down. You really can, depending on your sign and what you want to go with. Because it's even like the ribbon. I had, surprise, surprise, I had some ribbons picked out and then changed my mind. One was a little more gold in it because it's from, I bought it on sale, and it's a Christmas ribbon, but it had the blue and the gold in it, and I thought it looked really good. So I started cutting the ribbon and then stopped because I was just like, oh, I think it was just a little too fancy. I got it right here. It's pretty, but see, I just thought it might be a little too fancy for a beach wreath. So that's why I went with this one instead, with the little, kind of looks like sand in the design. Well, to my head anyway, it does. So we're gonna cut this mess off here. There we go. And we got a nice juicy base to start with. There you go, see? And I think this will look good. I'm still thinking in my head if I should do white, because I've got white mesh and I've got this blue fabric mesh I'm gonna use. So I'm thinking I'll cut this at 25 inches. I'll cut 9 of them to do every other until I make up my mind.
Christine likes your ribbon choices.
Thank you. So now we finally got the weights. We're going to use them. I cut my ribbons at 13 inches. That way they're not too long and not too short. If I want them any shorter, I can cut them down to 12. But 13 seems to work good for me. Now I cut a fresh edge on here. And then I'm going to cut 9 of these at 25 inches. So I'll go to an easy number. I can 10, 20, no, I'll go down a little bit farther. There we go. My mat's only so long. 25, 30, there we go. So I'll cut 9 of these. So, I don't know what to say, y'all. Did everybody have a good Christmas, busy season, sell a lot of wreaths and stuff? I know I had a pretty good season myself. I do craft shows a lot. I don't have my first one coming up until February 22nd. So my Valentine's wreaths I'm trying to sell. I've sold a few in the stores that I sell. I sell in one restaurant close to where I used to live. And 2 doors down is the store that I sell at. And then I go to the gym literally right behind my house. I mean, you can look over the fence in my backyard and you can see the Planet Fitness there. So I go there, and then there's a juice bar a couple doors down, and I have a wreath hanging in there, my business cards. So I haven't sold one in there yet, but I'm waiting. Yeah, I've lost count, y'all. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 more. And I thought I had 2 rolls of this, but I only have the 1. So this is gonna have to work. That's why I didn't do 30 inches, I just did 25. And I just don't know if what I might do is get some white mesh and do white and gold. Oh, that's what I think I'll do. I'll do white and gold rolls with it and stick the rolls in there. I think that's what I'll do.
Kathleen's Sprite joined. Spruit.
Hi Kathleen, how are you? Thanks for coming in. So now I've got my base here. See, you know, my table's really small. Excuse me, I gotta take a drink. I'm thirsty. All this talking. How are you doing this afternoon, Kathleen? So what I'm gonna do is take this, I do it the roll side down instead of up, and I tuck the end underneath, and then just start my ruffle from there.
Christy White has joined.
Hi Christy, how are you? Thanks for coming in and saying hi. If y'all could spread the love, that would be great. Get some more people watching in here. Now I've got my little bow tie. Some people put it in upwards or downwards. I usually just do it downwards. I don't know why, but I just like that look better. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna stick it right in this pipe cleaner. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying, y'all. And twist it in there real good. Couple of twists. So I have enough pipe cleaner to stick my ribbon in still. And then I'll just twist this around so that the edges are on the sides, because the ribbon will cover the edges on the side. That way you'll have a nice finished edge on the top and bottom where it gets touched more. Since it has a tendency to fray, this fabric mesh likes to fray, but that's why I've tucked in the sides So that'll look pretty. Yeah, that's what I think I'll do. I'll get some white mesh. I have some right behind me. Now I just tuck this end in.
Kathleen says that we drove her and Denise to Niagara Falls.
Oh, okay. Yay.
That's right.
Yay, long time. How are you doing? You must have a lot of snow up there. So I'm going to do every other twist tie. I'm going to put a ruffle in. And then I will cut the gold and the white at 10 inches each and make some rolls with it. And we'll do the good old poof, ruffle, and roll. If anybody knows Lord Jean, you know what I'm talking about.
Ruffle and roll.
Poof, ruffle, and roll. I love ruffles. They're so pretty. They just, oh yeah, they look good. Plus it kind of reminds me of waves, you know? I make a lot of beach wreaths. A lot. And I even made some beach wreaths for Christmas on flocked evergreens, and they turned out so pretty, y'all. And they sold well too, so you can use flocked for the beach too. Yes, indeed. And we'll just put that in there. My husband and I are thinking of sublimating some signs, getting one of those sublimation, I don't know if you call them printers or machines, I don't know what you call them, but we've been looking into that. And I know Lori, Hardworking Mom, has been doing that too.
No.
So I watch her.
Kathleen says there's no snow on Long Island.
No?
There is talk about another gala in Rochester this year.
Oh.
Do you think you will go? Denise and I want to go.
Yeah, we could share a room, y'all. That'd be fun. I'm going to the convention. Are you going to the Crafters Convention in March? The beginning of March? Because that'd be cool to see y'all there in Illinois. They're taking this and just gathering this together, going as straight as you can, and keeping the ends tucked under so you don't have any fraying ends sticking out. And they do about an inch underneath. And that's what I've cut these at 25 inches so you get plenty of ruffle. I do it ruffle facing down. You can do it ruffle facing up, but I just like to do it facing down. Make sure they're even.
Kathleen says you can't do that one. Illinois.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was watching Rhonda Nickerson when I was at the gym today, and they were talking about the one her and Kali are doing. Well, the two. And they're doing one in June in Nashville, Tennessee, and that's pretty close to us. So I was thinking of going to that. But I don't know. You can, it's a lot of money going to those things. I'll have to see how my season goes. I'm not doing that many shows this year. I'm trying to work smart, not hard. So I'm really trying to get my Etsy shop going. And we're working on that really hard. And just doing local stores and stuff. Because it's a lot of work doing those shows. And you have to have big vehicles if you want to take a lot of wreaths. It's, and your wreaths and your tents and your tables and your racks and everything. It's just, it can be quite daunting.
You gotta feed the girl. Carry it around.
Yeah, I call my husband's the CEO, carry everything out. So, I know you gotta feed him. And that right there is, whew, half my profit. I couldn't do it without him though. Could not. He's very mechanical, so he comes up with all these new ideas on how to store my wreaths, how to display them, all sorts of stuff. So it's definitely a team effort. And that's why we were thinking of doing the sublimation. I'm like, well, then we can make our own signs, because I'm having people request signs that I just can't find lately. So I'm like, well, then he can do the sublimation of the signs, because, you know, that's more computer stuff that goes right over my head. And then we'll, you know, be a team. Because he's getting close to retirement. Well, he's got another 10 or 11 years.
20,
But, you know,
20 years.
it's always nice. Well, yeah, with the way everything's going, probably 20 years. But, and I don't, this is my job. So, I was a waitress for 30 years. And I'm just, my body's, I was in a car accident, so I'm just too a little messed up to do waitressing anymore. But that's all I ever did, you know. So then I came along to wreathing and fell in love, like we all do, right? The addiction began.
Christine says she gave up shows, getting too old, and Kathleen asked if we're all moved in now.
Yeah, as much as we can be. We still have a storage that's our goal this year, is to try to get stuff out of the storage we haven't looked at in a couple years. So decide what we can throw out and, you know, that we really don't need because we haven't looked at it. And get that storage gone. Because if we do move to Georgia, we don't want to have so much stuff to bring with us, you know, moving's so expensive. So, yeah. That's one of our goals this year. One of them. I know we all have them, right? Yeah. So, yeah, like I said, we're empty nesters now. It's kind of strange. I want to get a dog. And you really can't do shows with dogs either, because then they'll be home alone all the time. This is the longest I've ever gone without a dog in my whole life, so it's kind of weird. But my best girlfriend, she comes over a lot, and she brings her dog over. He's a little toy poodle. Well, not a miniature poodle. His name's Charlie. Cutest thing. So yeah, and it's a nice little house. It's really been a blessing. I feel very fortunate to be here. And Wednesday, I've recently lost my mother and my father, and they belong to a Dutch club because we're Dutch. And so I've kept in touch with some of the ladies that my mom hung out with, and I'm going to have a coffee with them over here on Wednesday. And, you know, and we have some good memories and some good talking, and, you know, just add a little variety to life. Just realize what's important once your parents are gone. And your kids are moved out. And it's just you and hubby. Yeah, so this is coming along pretty nice, y'all. Isn't that how our wreaths usually turn out to be? A total shocker. And then you're happy with it. Love it, love it. That's one thing that's so fun about wreathing. Making something so beautiful all the time. And I finally started putting wreaths on my door. I figured I'm in a new neighborhood now. So they need to see my wreaths. What's the best way to advertise? Oh, and I put we put a new license plate on my Jeep. I don't know if y'all saw it. We posted it the other day. And it says Wreath on it. And so I drive a Wrangler, you know, it needs that tire cover, so we decided we're going to try to find a place to put my logo on it. I did lives the beginning of last year, and I did some, here and there, but I haven't done any in a long while. So today's my first day back doing lives, and I'm so glad that you're here to join me. I feel comfortable because I feel like I know y'all. It's just kind of weird talking to yourself, and then you run out of things to say. I know how usually you'll watch a live or something while you're doing your wreathing, or your stories, or something, a movie. Gotta cut this fray. And so it's just kind of a little weird talking to yourself, but my husband's here. And y'all have joined me, so that's very nice. I thank you very much. Just to spread the love and let people know that I'm back and making lives so I can stop doing so many shows. This is what we've got so far, y'all. So I think the white and the gold, yeah. And I think I don't know if I'm going to leave that string on there. We'll see. Hey, we've been winging it all so far. Why stop now? So this is the gold. It looks really shiny on camera, but it's kind of a muted gold. I used it at Christmas time and realized that it's really pretty, and it is quite muted. So we're going to give it a shot. What the heck? Sometimes sand looks a little gold. So I'll cut this end off. We're going to do rolls. So I'm going to get some white mesh. Excuse me. Oh, I've got some white, and I've got some light blue. And there's a little bit of light blue in the sign too. See? So I think that'll look pretty. We'll do 3 colors. Sorry, this might be a long live, y'all. You gotta eat dinner. I understand. This mesh I got from these 3 fabric mesh I got from Carolina Pottery. And this gold mesh, believe it or not, I got from Kirkland's over the holidays. They have nice mesh during the holidays. That's the only time I've noticed they have mesh, but they have some pretty cool stuff. And they do take military discounts too. They give military discounts, I should say. So these are being cut at 10 inches. I will cut 9 of each color to put in every other zip tie. Pipe cleaner. I'll try to do this as fast as I can, y'all. 3. So what's new? 6. Thanks, Kathleen. How's Denise? I talk to her quite often on Facebook. Oops. Now I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 more of this, and then we'll move to the white and then the light blue. Brain fart. 1, 2. Yeah, we got this, my husband had a great idea, and we went to IKEA. We got a new IKEA that opened up, maybe 5 miles from us?
Yeah.
And he had this all set up. This is all IKEA. I have long 21-inch mesh and signs and some frames down here. And then I do embellishments over here, if you can see, and some of my 10-inch mesh and a bunch of my ribbon. So I'll change out my ribbons from season to season in here, and then I have my other ribbons in my other room that I store that are out of season. So I can rotate it and try to keep some sort of organization going on, because I just, yeah, I'm really anal that way. I have to have organization, otherwise I go crazy. I get anxiety and can't do anything.
Robin is on. Robin joined.
Hi, Robin. How you doing? I'm so glad you could come. Thank you.
Denise is on a call with Damon. She will watch her.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Is she in his business group? I just think I would get lost in that business group. I just don't know that much about technology. But see, that's where my fear factor comes in, and I need to get over that. So that's why I'm on here today, trying to get started all over again. I got nervous again, and
Yes, she is, Kathleen says.
oh, cool. Good for her. Good for her. So we'll cut a nice clean edge, and we'll cut 9 of these at 10 inches as well. And then we'll make some rolls and get those in, get the sign on. Hopefully I won't keep y'all on here too long.
Are you using that ribbon that's on there?
Sorry?
Are you using those ribbon?
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be on the wreath also?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good morning.
Yep. Yeah, I cut all my ribbon earlier, so y'all wouldn't have to watch me. I don't have any perfect tails or anything, so I still cut mine individually. I know. Don't judge. 2, 4. So easy to lose count. 5. Took me a minute to remember to do that, huh?
Hi, Robin. She's spreading the love for you.
Thanks, Robin. I appreciate it. Steve's sitting here with me. This is my
Robin's the one we went to have pizza with, right?
Yeah.
And
we went to Hobby Lobby with.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Okie doke. This is gonna look cool, I think. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, Robin, these are my ribbons that I'm using today. This is that stretchy stuff. I love that ribbon. And they supposedly have it in other colors too, but I only saw it in the natural. So with all the beach wreaths I make, it's turning out perfect. I use it over the holidays, and the customer really liked it. It was a custom order.
Robin says love it.
Cool. I can't wait to see the gnomes that you're working on. You're so talented, Robin. I wish I had your imagination and creativity.
Yeah, Rochester was a good time. Rochester was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Good food, good people.
Yeah.
Niagara Falls especially was fun.
Yeah, Niagara Falls was fun. Yeah. So does everybody have to go back to work tomorrow? Seriously, I lost count already. 4.
Lucy, the Badabuck has joined.
Hi, Lucy. Boy, every time I say hi, my little voice goes up, doesn't it?
No,
No.
not at all, dear.
It's all in your head. 7, 8. One more, y'all. One more, and then we'll get to making some rolls and get this wreath going. I know, I take forever to make wreaths. I don't know if anybody else does, but I think that was another reason I was like, oh, I don't know if I should go live. I take so long. But then I know I take breaks too.
She's not on the lives. You don't take breaks when you're doing the live.
No, you just can't take breaks when you're doing lives. And I have a couple of wreaths I have to have done by tomorrow, so I figured, well, we'll do this. We'll do one live, and I know I'll get it done tonight. Get her done.
Oh, jeez.
I'm corny, I know. And I can't stand this mess, so I gotta straighten up a little. Sorry, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming and joining me. I really do. I'm not as nervous as I was. Okay.
Lucy asks, how are you? And
Good.
Robin says, proud of you, you go, girl.
Thank you, thank you.
So Lucy says, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Lucy. Doing well. It was a long year, but we made it through. Stronger. And it's all good. So I'm going to take my little bow dabra, my extra set of fingers, rolled up my 10-inch mesh. We're going to do white first, then blue, then gold, and we'll switch it up with each roll. Yeah. And just roll it, roll it. Just roll it the way it wants to go. It's easy. Especially when you get down to the end of the roll. It kind of just does it on its own. I tried to get this all done before I started my live, but you know how that goes. Thanks, Robin, for spreading the love. I appreciate it. I might put the gold on the bottom, I think, just because it's gold. We'll see. Well, I'm going to switch it up anyway. So I've got them here crisscrossed, so they're all different ways.
Kathleen is has to go. Dinner is ready.
Okay, Kathleen.
Finish watching on replay and looking forward to watching more of your lives.
Thank you. Thanks so much for coming. Enjoy your dinner. Say hi to Denise for me. And these are really thick with that fabric mesh, so you just kind of gotta squish it in there. Sometimes I cut the
Lucy says looks great so far.
the pipe cleaners off. Thank you, Lucy. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll just curl them, because then it kind of looks like an embellishment on the beach wreaths anyway, it does. So this is what this first curl looks like right here. So I think that'll look good with the sign. Put a few more in and check it out. Yeah, so let's start with the blue this time. And you just take the end and tuck it down and just roll it on. Very simple, very easy. Anybody remember that chef? What was his name? Chef Tell or something like that? I think he was German. He said, very simple, very easy. I'm dating myself, I know. And I'm showing you all how corny I truly am. That's okay. And now I'll put the white in there. I think this will turn out cool. Sometimes it's fun to fly by the seat of your pants. And like I said, this will be available in my Etsy shop. Wall Decor by Faye. So go check it out. I've got a lot of new stuff in there. Big variety. And hopefully soon we'll have some sublimated signs going too. So 2020, right, y'all? Cut off some of these little frays. New decade, new start. So Robin, your grandbaby should be here pretty soon, right? Next month? What's what? Sublimated signs. We're looking hard into it. I just really like the look of them, and yeah. Really, Lori's been talking about it and showing, how it works, and it seems like something we could do together. My sign for this wreath, hold on, let me just roll this one up and I'll show you. This is my sign for this wreath. And see how it's got that little bit of gold in there right there? And the starfish too. So that's why I picked out this gold to go with it. It's kind of a muted gold. It looks shinier on camera than it does in person. So it looks really cool. So I think this will turn out great. And I have some white starfish to put on here. You're welcome, Lucy. And the signs I got from Carolina Pottery as well. Y'all, if you have a chance to go down there, do. It's so fun. The place is huge. But we made a mistake of going too soon after Christmas, I think. We went the first weekend in January. And they hadn't switched over yet, y'all. And
Robin says, you make the signs and I'll make the gnomes. Let's do it.
there you go. Yeah, for every season, huh? Because I kept telling myself I was going to try to make the gnomes, and I even have some of the materials down here. But I keep watching the videos, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. So that's why we're just like, well, the signs. And that's why I reached out to you, Robin, because I know you're just so crafty. You're so awesome. And you just make everything look so easy. I knew I could reach out to you and you'd pull through for me. So I'm excited to see what you come up with for that one sign. I have the cutest sign, y'all, with some gnomes. And I'm thinking of keeping the wreath for myself, honestly, because it's so cute. I'll probably put it in my Etsy store and hope nobody buys it. I don't know. We'll see. But I think this is turning out cool, y'all. Look. Can you see the gold? Does it? Yeah. Turned out pretty good.
Robin says sawgrass, that is the machine you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting the smaller one, because I guess there's two sizes, and but the price difference is like triple. So we're thinking of starting out with the smaller one, because then you got to get a heat press too. Yeah, the sawgrass. Yep, we've been looking into it, so then we can make this a team thing more than it already is. Yeah. Steven's eager to get his hands dirty making stuff. So we figured that would be good for the both of us to do. And then I could have the house filled with signs. You got the heat press for Christmas? Oh, yay. So you're going to be making sublimation signs too? I think that's the new thing to do, huh? All these sign makers are going, no, you wreath makers, no.
Melinda has joined the group.
Hi, Melinda. How are you?
Melinda Melancon.
Thanks for coming. You don't know? Well, you make so much other stuff too. What the heck? What's one more thing? Easier said than done, especially when the grandbaby comes around. They live close to you, don't they? Your kids.
Robin just wants to make gnomes.
Ah. You found your passion, your gnome passion, huh? They are so cute. And they're really big right now. I made a couple of gnomes out of, I don't know if you saw my post during the holidays out of those ceramic boots that they had at Target. And then you take a couple of those little Christmas trees that they had at Dollar Tree, and you put them back to back. And then you make this little hat and you put it on it and stick the nose to the tree. And it's so cute. So then they have these big old honking feet. And they turned out really cool. Those, all the ones I made sold right, real quick. So people like those a lot.
Melinda loves the way that you said my name. I hope I didn't mispronounce it, I'm sorry.
No, she said she liked it, so probably not.
Robin has to go. See you two later.
Okay,
Bye,
Robin. See you on your live later. Thanks for coming. Okay. See you later, Lucy. Thanks.
She'll be back soon, she said. Lucy will
Yeah.
see how the wreath turned out.
Cool. I'll be here. Maybe by myself, but I'll be here. Well, me and my hubby. Yeah, so we're just rolling these 10 inch by 10 inch cut mesh. The light blue. Well, the light blue is kind of 2 tones in it. It's a fabric mesh. I like working with fabric mesh. The colors are really vibrant. So we're just making our little bundles, crisscrossing them, so it'll go in the pipe cleaner and they'll all pop right out and look spiffy. It's starting to get a little full, but I gotta make sure I have enough pipe cleaner to put my ribbons in. Now I cut those already also. I'm gonna cut down my frays because that'll drive me insane. Yeah, I had my husband helping me out today since he had the day off for the holiday. And I'm having him show me the loops so that I can do this on my own and feel comfortable, because I'm just not good with technology. And if something happened, I would freak out. So I'm trying to get comfortable enough to do it on my own. So, yeah, baby steps. Baby steps at my age, but that's okay. And we're just rolling these up. My next live, I should have more prep done, so it won't take so long. I say that now, but we'll see. And I finished all the rolls down for the bottom, so we've only got 4 more to go, y'all. Well, 3 after this one, so we're getting there, y'all. I know it's dinner time. A lot of y'all are cooking and having to go, but I didn't want to do it too late because I'm just not a late night person anymore. So we just move these around so they're not the same color all together. Cut down any frays that are sticking up. Sometimes they just pull right on out. But it's looking cute. This is a different beachy one, you know? A little darker colors, but that blue is like the Pantone color of the season this year. So, yeah, hopefully it'll sell quickly. please be sure to tell all your friends. Let them know that I'll be here doing lives again. Probably again next Monday, same time. Seems to be a good time where there's not too many lives going on. Not that I know of anyway, so. Well, it's just a good time, I guess. Was for us, so it worked out. My tummy's grumbling. I can tell it's dinner time. And we just roll them up and layer them out. So you can see all these frays coming up. So we'll just cut those off.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my husband went to the gym with me today for the first time, so now he's sore.
Oh, thanks.
I threw him out under the
Thanks
bus.
for driving that bus over.
No, I was proud of you. He did really well. I didn't expect him to last as long as he did, but he did.
Oh, there you go.
I was just glad that he went with me. It was fun. It was fun.
Fun for you, you're not in pain.
It was fun for me, yes. Do any of y'all like to work out? I started when we moved in here in October. I was walking on the beach because we lived like 3 blocks from the beach. So I have a girlfriend who lives right on the beach, and I would walk with her a couple times a day. We'd walk her dog on the beach. I took that for granted, I'll tell you, because now we're about 15 minutes away, and I still go there 3 times a week, but I work out here more. We joined the gym. It's right behind our house, literally right behind our house. So, okay, y'all. 2 more sets, and we'll move on to the ribbons and the sign. A couple of embellishments, and we'll call it a day. It's only about 2 more hours. It'll be good. Just kidding. I hope. It's hard to sit. But it's turning out big and juicy. Gotta love the big wreaths. I do anyway. I have a big Valentine wreath on my door. Big, big, big. So, now I'll do the white one. And these are cut at 10 inches. I've cut my ribbons at 13 inches. Just in case I need to cut them down or just keep them that length. 13 seems to be a good length nowadays, especially with a 10-inch pouf. I think I'll put this one on. Try to rotate the colors. Just get a little bit of a different look, not all so uniform. Just cram it down in there. So hopefully when the ribbons are on, you won't see all the pipe cleaners. Sometimes I just take one of those really little mini glue sticks and wrap it around it so then they're little curly cues. And it kind of looks like the wreath. It adds another layer of texture, and yeah. And for the beach, it could be like a sea creature or something. Who knows? And we got the gold. Thank you. And then we'll do white next. And this will be available in my Etsy shop. If anyone's interested, we'll have it in there tomorrow. Take pictures of it tonight. We got some new lighting that we saw on Damon's website. He suggested, so we bought that. It's only $40, so it was pretty good. And it's working out really well, changing out all the pictures in Etsy so they'll look better and a little more professional. Got one a prop door so it'll all look nice and uniform. Look good. So is everybody working on St. Patrick's Day wreaths and Easter, or are they still doing Valentine's, or what are y'all working on now? I think I've done all the Valentine's I'm gonna do, except for when Robin finishes my gnomes that she's making. I'll do one more. But I'm looking forward to doing some Easter and just a bunch of everyday. I think the everyday. I got a show coming up the 22nd of February. Here we go. Got all the rolls in, y'all. Look. Ooh, look how pretty. That'll look good. Now, yeah, that'll look cool. What do you think, Steven?
Definitely will look very nice.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this to the side. And I will put pipe cleaners on the sign. I've got 4 of the tan pipe cleaners and my little staple gun and my glue guns on. So I think I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this. I could put it up and then put a bow down at the bottom. Put it in the middle. Either way, I'm gonna put 4. Yes, I will. I'm gonna stand up to do this. Get some of this mesh off me. Okay.
You're making a mess of yourself.
I am. Yeah, we're corny, y'all, but it's okay. And this, let me see, make sure. Yep, it's a little more than 1/4 of an inch, so didn't do any damage. Nope, don't feel it. So we'll put a couple of staples in, and I'll put a little glue on top just to make sure that it's secure. And we'll put 4 of those in. Well, that one didn't go down very good. So I'm gonna take my trusty, whatever these are, cobalt thingies.
Bolt cutters.
What are they called?
Bolt cutters.
Bolt cutters. Thank you. And hammer that in.
Hammer on Monday.
Getting hammered on Monday. And just put some glue right over where the staples are. Now you can even twist the pipe cleaner around it so the glue will hold the pipe cleaner, the twist of the pipe cleaner too. So by the time it dries, it'll be super secure. Now if this sign wasn't thick enough, I would take some felt or something and fold it up and put it down on the sign and then put the pipe cleaner on top of it. So it'll be nice and thick so that the staple won't go through the sign, but it'll still be in the sign. Little glue.
Lillian Rivera and Denise Geo.
That's Denise from New York.
That's Denise?
Yeah.
That's Denise.
Hi.
Booster.
How y'all doing? Huh? So I'm wondering if I should keep this string on here, y'all. I am making a beach wreath tonight. Thanks so much for coming. And we've been kind of winging it because I had one sign in mind. And then that changed a little bit before I came live. So
Denise says, ask how are you?
we're doing good.
She says she's late to the party, but she's here.
That's okay. I heard you were talking with Mr. Oates. So that's good. Hi. Y'all, can you see my hair? I'm letting it go gray. So next time you see me, I might be completely gray. I'm getting it cut on Saturday, and I've been having her put highlights in so I won't be all gray at once, but I'm a do it all or nothing kind of person. So I have no patience on waiting for stuff like that. I've been going gray, and so I know once this is cut, this is going to be really gray. So I want it to, yeah, you'll see. So then I'll do my profile picture as a gray person. I figured I'll do it now while the gray hair is in. So in case I don't like it, then I can go back to my red. But I've been red for probably 30 years, so I got tired of it. I'm gonna let this dry, and we will put the ribbons in. These are the ribbons I'm using tonight. These and this. So I've cut them at 13 inches, and I've already dovetailed them. And in case you don't know what dovetailing is, you just fold the ribbon in half lengthwise. You can, yeah. And then you cut at the folded side up towards the point. And it'll give you a nice V shape, chevron, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to put my stapler to the side, my scissors, everything to the side so I can bring my monstrous wreath back up. I think I'm going to put these two together, and this is the kind that stretches out. So it looks like a fishing net or something. It's really cool, y'all. And it stays out just like that too. It's so cool. So here's the wreath. And we will start putting the ribbons in.
Kathleen is back. She says, thank God for takeout.
What are you having? I'm getting hungry now.
She's probably already done.
Or she could be eaten. So we're going to take these and stick these in every other tie. I think I will stick this in the blue ones. Since this one's got the dark blue in it, I can put it in where the rolls are so you can still see it well. So where the ruffles are, I will put this shell and the netting. Yay. Looks good. Oh y'all, this is turning out cool. See, can you see? Oh, there we go. There we go. So far, it looks pretty good, pretty good. I was gonna use this, but then I decided against it. This sparkly, I thought it was just a little too sparkly. I got it on sale, Christmas ribbon. I just love that ribbon, but I think it was a little too sparkly for beach. I was looking at it with the gold mesh, but I think it would have just been a little too much. So I will put this. We'll try it with the tan on top, because you'll see the tan more prominent with the on top than the blue, I think. So I just don't want too much tan, but the tan does have white in it, so to go with the white on the side. That's kind of what was getting me was, do I put more white in it? Do I just keep it tan for, you know? I didn't want it to look too formal.
What's a hot dog bun?
Thank you. Yay. So this looks good. I think I need to take it out. One end is a little bit longer than the other. I didn't fold it correctly in half, so that'll teach me for skipping a step. There we go. So I plan on doing more lives again, y'all. Hopefully Mondays at 4:30 will be one good day. And I'll see, I'm gonna try to do this on my own. I was just a little nervous. My husband's a tech guy, so he can help me in case anything goes wrong, because you know how Facebook is, and I would freak out. And probably do a 2-minute live.
Kathleen said that a shrimp parm hero.
Oh, I've never heard of that. I am not a seafood eater. I wish I was.
Shrimp parmesan sandwich sounds good.
Yeah. Well, you never made a sandwich.
That's true.
I know. Yeah. So, I'm not going to see any of y'all at the convention this year. That would be nice if they had another Wreath Gala. It was beautiful up there. Y'all live in a nice part of the country. Thanks, Kathleen. Yeah, you can pull this, the knitting one, as far out as you want. So I usually pull it out a little ways. So it kind of covers the bottom, you know, the printed ribbon. But you can still see through it, so it looks really good. And it doesn't fray. And you don't have to fishtail it either. See how cool that looks? Yeah. Yeah. So I've got some white starfish and some natural colored starfish and just some seashells that I have. They're if I drive down to Virginia Beach, right on the ocean front, they have a store called the Christmas Mouse, and I get a lot of my signs from there too. And of course my seashells and stuff. So I don't have to go to Hobby Lobby, and no more AC Moore now. But they didn't really always have. They really didn't have much beach stuff there. But still, just knowing that they're not there is kind of poopy. And we'll just. I don't know if I want to put a bow, but if I do, yeah, I'll do it after the live, because I take a long time to make bows still. They come out pretty, but it takes me a while. And I don't know how much longer my back will. And I know y'all got things to do too. I do appreciate y'all coming. Hey Judy, how you doing? Thanks. Thanks for coming on. How are you? Are you all moved into your own place now? You going to convention this year? Yeah, Big Lots has a good, yeah, they do. And they have cute, like, Easter stuff and all that, too. Where we moved is right close to all the stores. A Target, a Big Lots, Dollar Tree, Walmart, Party City. I mean, all, like, within 2 miles, y'all. So, that's dangerous. Then if I just go down the one main street, there's Hobby Lobby, Michael's, AC Moore, Tuesday Morning.
Kirkland's.
No, Kirkland's isn't on that street. Oh yeah, if you go all the way down. Yeah, I came across a Joann's that I hadn't been into. Oh y'all. And they had that Joann's had really good stuff. They had all their mesh on sale for 40% off. And they had some really cute Easter mesh. And I had some signs, and it just so happened I picked out this mesh to go with the sign. You got to look at this, y'all. I got this sign from Wood Designed by Door, and I had this sign for Easter, and then at the Joann's I came across this mesh. How cool is that? That's gonna look good, good, good. So I'm excited to make that. I know y'all know what I mean. But I really, really, really got to do more grapevines. No, that's not why we chose the house. It was just this house really just fell into our laps. It was, yeah. That was just an added bonus that we live close to all that. Really. Finally moved to Chester. Oh, you're gonna go to Wreath Makers Live, not the convention? I'm going to the convention, but I'm flying this time. Yes, that was a long drive last time, Judy. It was fun, but it was long. And I'm not the best passenger in the world. So, do you think I should cut these ribbons down at all, or do you think they'd look good at that length? Boy, the camera really does add 10 pounds, doesn't it? Yep, so we're just scrunching the ribbons up in the middle and putting them in the pipe cleaners. Almost, I have two more down here on the bottom, and then we'll do the middle. And then add the sign, y'all, we're almost done. I appreciate y'all coming on so much. I really do. Got over my jitters quickly, knowing that my friends were here. Where'd I put, oh. See, I put things away before I'm finished, and then I don't know where I put them. Imagine that.
Okay.
Yeah. So have y'all ever used this ribbon before? It's so cool. And I was happy to find this new ribbon with the shells and the starfish on it, because I've been using the same beach ribbon over and over. Well, not the same, but it gets hard to come up with new ideas of what to put in a beach wreath. But you gotta give the people what they want. And they all want beach wreaths. But it'll be nice to start, doing the grapevines. Cool. I'm getting a little more comfortable doing them now since I've been taking some classes. So, in some of the groups on Facebook, of course. I've been going. I joined Dylan Palmer's group, Design with Dylan, and he does really nice florals. So and garlands and stuff, because that's my ultimate goal, is to decorate people's homes for the holidays. The ribbons look good. Like they are. Thanks. I thought so too. I just didn't want to cover up the mesh too much. I think the mesh looks really good. It's going good with the sign. So we've got the outside rim done. I think I'll put the sign in before I do the top row, just so I don't, I already cut them, but no, I think I'll do them in, because I cut them anyway, so I'm going to be using them. Maybe that'll help me decide the placement of the sign itself too. Oh, no crackers convention. I'll spit it out, Will.
Kathleen says ribbons look good.
Yeah.
Judy says, I had no problems with you as a passenger, but I am not going to CC.
Yeah. Yeah, just. Yeah, I don't have a problem with all the comments scrolling because there's hardly any. So it's okay. But that's okay. I haven't been on live in a long time. So it's I'm kind of glad that there's not many people. Just a small, intimate group. Yeah, 'cause Lisa Kellum and Amy is gonna be there, and Amy's sister, Catherine. I think her name is Catherine. And there's gonna be a lot of good designers and stuff there, so I think it'll be a good convention. We'll see. That's coming up in March. I'm kind of sad that the California one got canceled. I guess there wasn't enough people going or something. I have family in California, so it, yeah, might have been cool. And I knew a few people that were going. They were thinking of going, so that's kind of a drag. But I'm sure it's a huge undertaking to get one of those, get a convention going. All those people. Almost done, yeah. I know I keep saying that. But we really are. Closer than we were 10 minutes ago. So where is Chester, Judy? I'm not sure where Chester is. Is that close to Richmond? Yeah, this seashell ribbon's a little thin though. I would like it a little thicker, but it's still pretty. So I'm just folding the ribbon in half so I know approximately where the center is, so one end's not shorter than the other. But sometimes it still ends up off. Don't ask me how. Yay. So I kind of spread out that netting one so it lays on top of the...
South of Richmond, about 10 to 12 miles closer to you.
Oh, okay. Not 10 to 12 miles. Is it far from your daughters? $30. That's not bad. It's, yeah, I mean, it's good to have your own place again. Have you started making more wreaths again? I don't know why I started talking louder like you're gonna hear me. If I talk louder. This is a full wreath, y'all. Just fold the ribbon in half. And then gather it in the center.
Looks beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm liking the choices of the mesh colors that I chose. It's going good with the sign. So I'll see once we get that sucker in. The most fun part of the wreath making, right? Putting that sign in.
Judy says, I guess 30 minutes from her daughters.
Yeah.
Yes, doing a few. Got 3 orders to do.
Oh, good. Must feel good to get back into the swing of things, huh? I know you were missing it. Okay, y'all. Last 2 sets of the ribbons, and we'll put the sign in. Is the camera angle good?
Yeah. Camera angle's perfect.
Okay.
You're right in the center.
You can see well.
See your cute little face.
Oh, please. Just getting rid of some of those frays. Yes. Last one. Woo woo. Oh, cool. You craft in the loft. Yay. That would be fun. Yeah, I'm in my kitchen great room area. So I'm right on the kitchen. So, and then right next to the garage. So, yeah. Before I was upstairs, cut off all by myself. I like this a lot better. And the backyard's right there too, so I can have the curtains open and just look outside. I get a lot of squirrels in my backyard. It's fun to watch them run around and mess with each other. We have a lot of pine trees in our backyard, so they're constantly having something to do back there. Since we don't have a dog. You all gotta help me talk my husband into getting a dog. There we go. Look at all that. How does that look? Turned out pretty good, huh?
Looks beautiful.
Yay. Okay. Now for the fun. Where did I put it? Oh, over here.
Is that the sign time?
Look what I found too.
Uh-oh.
We were looking for these, y'all. We went to Joann's. I couldn't find the long glue sticks. So we went to Joann's yesterday, or the day before, one of the two, and found them. But then today, when I was setting up, I couldn't find the long ones. I'm like, did we get the long ones or did we end up buying the short ones? And look, they were right there under my nose.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I think I'm going to put it up a little bit. Well, it's got so much ribbon in it. I don't know if I need it, but I'm going to put it in the middle. Oh, who knows? You know, I'll probably end up moving it around anyway. So.
Kathleen says she has baby black squirrels.
Oh. I didn't know that they had baby black squirrels. They're so cute. But I don't trust them.
Just do your nuts in a second.
Ruffle. So you just go down. I'm going next to the Ruffle, but by the Pouf. Ugh. And this sucker's thick, y'all. Ooh, doggy. I hate this part. So. Just tie that one. Ooh, I can hardly tie it down. That means it should sit nicely on top of it. Holy rum bubbas. some wires sticking out here. Cut them off. Yeah. Thanks for coming, Judy. Have a good evening. This one, there's a nice little hole right here to go. And some of the rolls will help hold the sign up too. So you just go down through the mesh and fasten the pipe cleaner to the frame wherever you can. It's just, this wreath is so thick. It's almost not reaching the frame. I'll get it. There we go. Little patience and it'll work. I appreciate all your patience, y'all. I'm sure I'll be adjusting this sucker all night long. I make weird faces too when I'm putting the sign on, so. Yo. Yeah, so you just gotta make sure you adjust all your ribbons accordingly, and I'll glue that rope down. Add some starfish here and there. And then I think we'll stick a fork in it. Sometimes I wish I had eyeballs on my fingertips. I could see what I'm doing. Sorry, y'all, I can't concentrate and talk at the same time. There we go. Gotta make sure my ribbons are looking good. Think I got it. That wasn't too bad. Made a Birchwood Beach themed wreath yesterday for my niece. Ooh, that sounds nice. Did you post it so we could see it? Look, there we go. How does that look?
It was beautiful.
Cool, cool, cool. Now we'll put some embellishments on it. And
There's glue gun plugged in.
yep. Oh. Yes, they can hear me. So I have this whole bag full of shells and stuff, and I have this doojabbie full of shells, and I have these starfish, and I have my white ones. So I'll probably just lace them around. Won't make y'all watch me glue it in. You've been so patient, and I really appreciate it. You know how those ribbons are. You can sit there and mess with ribbons all day long. But thinking one up here to hold this right there. Huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right there to
that would be
hold
good right
that.
on top, yeah.
Yeah. And then we can put like one here. And maybe one of these on. Oh, this guy's cracked. We won't use him. Maybe this one up here. Since there's starfish over here, we'll put one up here on top of the sign. Yeah. Maybe one down here. And then I'll glue those in. Okay, y'all. How's that look? I think we're calling it a day. Yeah? Looks good? I'm happy. Yay. Okay, y'all. Thanks so much for joining me and being so patient. It was fun being with y'all once again. And let's make this a good habit, okay? Thank you. Have a good night. Love ya. Bye. God bless.